What up, YouTube? I think I said earlier this year I was going to make a video like this because the last time I made a video like this, I really didn't get a lot of ownership on Earth in terms of people wanting to watch it. But somebody made a request that I try to make a video of what I look for when I'm throwing the ball, reading on offense. And the reason why I show my entire gameplay is so you can understand how I'm thinking while I'm playing the game. Because a lot of people do videos, but they go into practice mode and they show you what happens in practice mode, and it doesn't correlate to actual gameplay when you play online. So I actually use my actual games online to teach like what I'm doing. You get what I mean? Because it's two different things. But nonetheless, I'll do it again because like I can say last year I made a cover 3 video. I think I only got like 40 some people watch it, and a cover 2 video. And this videos take a while because I got to go in here and actually run plays and edit it and show you what I'm doing. And if nobody gets anything out of it, then there's no point in doing it. It seems like a lot of people enjoy the gameplay more than they actually do stuff like this. But someone asked, I'm gonna do it one more time, but I don't really like doing videos like this because I don't even play in practice mode. So I just go online, but I'm gonna run a play here. One of my favorite plays where you guys always see me run this play when I come out on offense initially, because it's the play I test my opponent's defense to see what he's doing. So I'm gonna run the play and just show you what I was looking for. I think I explained it in my game videos, but I'll explain it again here so in case somebody missed it. So let's go into replay real quick. So when I get on the field, the linebackers are the key read to almost any play you want to run. Like a lot of times I don't even look at the corners or the safeties. I'm more focused on the middle of the field. What are the linebackers doing? And then when you run a play, have in your mind like, all right, I'm gonna run a specific thing depending on down and distance. If you want to get a first down, what are you gonna run to get a first down? So right now, if I'm coming out initially on the game to test my opponent's defense, I'm looking at linebackers and I'm looking at what he's playing to my receiver here on the outside on the left. If he does what he's doing right now, which is play cloud flats over the top, then there's no need to try to force the ball over to him when he does his comeback because I'm going to be asking to get picked off. So initially, what I'll just do, I'll just dump it to my tight end underneath. There's no need to force the ball up to the top if you don't need it. You get what I mean? So you know what I mean? If I throw that comeback, you'd get picked off because he's playing high on him. So just give it to the tight end and move on. Get like 8 yards or whatever and move on. At least it lets your opponent know, hey, I see what you're doing. And if you keep doing that, then I'm gonna keep giving you this till you let me play over the top. Don't force the ball to the top. That's what I mean when I say if they're playing cloud flats, take the bottom. And sometimes you have to have discipline to do that. Because a lot of people just want the big yardage. You know what I mean? And this is another one of my patent plays that I also run. I run this play where people like to play cover 4 and cover 3 a lot. I'm going to send Cohen on a wheel route. And see, the way the receivers run, they clear out the middle of the field. So basically, the middle linebacker has to make a decision. Is he going to go after the running back, or is he going to stay put in the middle? If he goes after the running back, then I'm looking for box coming across the middle because he just cleared the middle for me. You see what I mean? That's what I'm reading when I run that play. But a lot of the times, a lot of people like to stick in the middle. Then I just go to Cohen on the outside. So if you ever see me play online, when you see me do that, that's why I'm doing it. Because I'm like, I'm making his user make a decision. Because a lot of people are going to control that middle linebacker in the middle. So I'm like, all right, you're going to make a decision. There's nobody going to come your way. I'm not going to run routes your way right now. Because everybody's going to run to the outside initially. Now you have to make a decision on Cohen. Are you going to stick with Cohen? And then you also have to watch out for the linebackers to the right and left of him. If they blitz at me, give it to Cohen. If they stay home, just wait. See if they're playing cloud flats or cloud flats. If they're playing cloud flats, they're better for you. Then Cohen's going to be open once he runs his wheel route. So when he runs the route, see everybody back up. So Cohen's going to be open. So he darts for Cohen initially. But then look at what he does to the middle of the field because he moves out of the way to go man up Cohen. The middle of the field just becomes open. I just got to buy time in the pocket and wait for box to cross his route. And that's why you always see me pause initial the play and I'm looking at my play art because I want to know what my options are. You get what I'm saying? And it depends on the down and the distance. You're playing for down and distance. How many yards do you need? Do you need 10 yards? Do you need 5 yards? Because a lot of what I see people do, they snap the ball and just wait for something to happen on the field and then you throw the ball. It's like, no, you have a game plan what you're trying to accomplish first. Like, okay, how many yards are you trying to get? You're trying to get 10 yards? You're trying to get 20 yards? You're trying to get 2 yards? Like, play that way. I look at the down distance. You just need just remember, you need first downs. So play for the first downs. Play for 5 yards. All right, 5 yards getting me 2 more downs to get 3 more yards. Depending on how much yards you get on first down. Now this is my pattern play that I run in the red zone. And I'm playing against random defense. I don't know what the defense is in right now. But I'm also looking at the safety on the very, very top, and also the middle linebacker. And also this guy's on flanking on the outside. I'll let it run first. And tell you why I threw the ball over there. Let's go to instant replay again. Okay, we're in instant replay. Alright, if you see like the outside linebackers, they look like they're blitzing, right? So this lets me know that some people usually control the middle linebacker in the middle, so usually like a user or something. My tight end is going to run a drag to hold them in place. So if he doesn't stick with my tight end, then I just go to my tight end. So it basically holds the user in place with that tight end. That's what that drag is going to do. And I gotta let Robinson here on the outside run his Z spot post play. He basically just takes an inside route, inside lane, so he can run basically a post route. Really, that's all it is. But he's running to the inside. So he's gonna run inside, maybe like 2 yards, and take up field, and then break to the post. So that's what I'm waiting for. I'm usually at the back of the end zone. Usually playing one high safety. Once he runs his route, he's gonna cut underneath here, and generally he's usually open. But see, that linebacker pushed him all the way to the top, and I don't like that. That shouldn't have been a good throw. But he really was the only guy really open. So I just, let me just test it. And then the defender made a good play and knocked it down. So it's a really, really good play to run. If somebody's running like cover 4, don't even attempt to run that play. You're going to get picked off. The reason why I do is because I know they usually want to play cover 3 down there. And they've done cover 3 multiple times. And I'm like, all right, now I hit them with it to say, hey, I can break your cover 3. All right, let's run another play. Let's run off of, let's see what we got. I think we'll go to tray open, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, tray open. Yeah, give him tray open. Let's try this one. Let's run inside cross. I'll either run this online, but I'm going to run it here just to show you. Pick random defense. I don't know. You see that middle linebacker there in the middle? To the right of the middle linebacker? If he darts outside, do not go to Robinson. Because he's going to be either playing a cloud flats over there, or whatever. Just ignore Robinson and look for your tight end or look for the running back. So if I snap the ball here, if he darts outside, if he stays home, then look for Robinson. If he jumps outside, ignore Robinson. That's what I'm looking for. He stays home, all right, I'm waiting for Robinson to run his comeback. And that's how I throw a comeback, because he's one-on-one on the outside. Then you can throw the comeback. It's by design. It's what the defense dictates. You know what I mean? So that's how you end up forcing passes, and then you get picked off, and you're wondering, like, man, like, what just happened? The same thing I'm going to run a couple more times. And it's really the key to this play for me to run that comeback is the middle linebacker. It depends on how he plays. If he stays home on my running back or follows a tight end, then I can hit Robinson on the outside. See, Robinson's isolated one-on-one on the outside. You can throw it outside. You can get the outside. Well, a lot of times when you're playing online, that's the reason why I don't even do practice mode, because they don't give you what they give you online. Online, people are always going to play cloud flats on the outside. They always want to take the outside away. So I have to manipulate them to be able to throw outside. That's why I do like the whip route to the outside, so I can throw defenders down so I can go to the outside. Let's see again, still 1-on-1 again. How's it on the outside? That still would have been completed on the outside, but I just took down low. Just run it a couple more times. Just run a couple of different plays. The same play, actually. And just to show you like how to run this play. See again, still isolated on the outside, and you just go to the outside. Like every time that's going to be open, because that's usually like a blue zone out there, or man to man, and defender has to make a play for your opponent or whoever. So let's see what else will come out in here. What else are we playing? Let's see. And like I say, it's harder to play against the computer because the computer doesn't do what human opponents do. So that's why I use my actual gameplay. It's easier to show you in game as opposed to practice mode, because it's not the same thing. Same thing here to run this play correctly. My running back, and I'm also looking for that middle linebacker to the left. That's lined up with my running back. He comes in, and you see he leaves it open to the top. The defender made a better play. But at least, hey, it's a warning to him. Don't blitz like that again because I'm watching you. You know what I mean? Like, just going into replay. So I'm looking at that middle linebacker over the top of my running back. I'm just want to see what he does, because he's going to determine if I can throw this post route over to my wide receiver, because he's in my wide receiver's way basically. My wide receiver is going to beat his man with ease. That's not going to be a problem. It's just a matter of, is he going to be able to give me a lane to throw the ball? So let's see what happens. Is he coming on a blitz, or is he following my running back? See here, they switched it. He comes on the blitz, and the middle linebacker went to my running back. So it was a pretty good disguise. When I snap the ball here, you're gonna see the left outside linebacker charge. See, that's the spot I'm trying to throw to. But to throw to that spot, the middle, that guy, that left linebacker, needs to not be there. So let's see what he does when I snap the ball. Snap the ball. He charges in on the blitz. The middle linebacker goes out, but then leave the wide middle field wide open. Now I just got to buy time with his blitz and linebacker coming in to throw his pass. And you see, like, the box receiver also came open. It's like, all right, kudos for the defense, because the defense played, played better than I did. But then you also have to imagine too, what am I trying to do here in this particular situation? Am I just trying to get a first down on third down? Am I trying to get a couple? You know what I mean? It depends. It all depends on what I'm trying to do. If I need 5 yards, then I'll probably run a different play. But I'm just running random plays here just to show you how the play works within the coverage. But it also depends on what's going on time distance. See, I just throw in the other guy. You're not just playing. There's no first down markers on the field. We're just playing the plays. So it all depends on what you're doing in game and the situation of the game. There's different strategies that go on. You guys know. You guys play online. Like, who has the lead? How many times on the clock? Like, there's all different things you got to account for. Right now, all I'm doing is just showing you how to run plays and read defenses. But there's a lot more to it than just running the plays. And the reason why you go to specific receivers, depending on what defense is doing. Like this right here, let's go to instant replay on this one. And show why that pass was thrown to the tight end. So everybody's stacked up on the line. My tight end is running an out route. But my other receivers, they're running longer routes downfield. So the routes, it's going to take some time to complete for them to fulfill their routes obligation. And at the same time, I'm looking for this linebacker out here. All right, what is he doing? Is he coming on a blitz or is he picking up somebody? If he picks up my tight end, then I can wait for the other developing routes to run, because that's the only guy I'm worried about on the blitz, because everybody's accounted for on the line. So the other guy steps back and he blitz. So I just dumped it to my tight end. See this other guy that was over Jordan's face? He stepped back in coverage and he blitzed. So you just went to my tight end. To see it, and everybody has to run their routes upfield, so that's going to take forever. If I wait for them to run their routes, I'm going to get sacked. And that's what a lot of people do online when they get those sacks that I give them. It's because they have an idea in mind what they want to do. They want to run those long drags across the field. Well, if I'm blitzing you, you got to take what I give you. If all your routes are whole long routes across the field, then you don't have time for those routes to complete. I'm going to sack you. So you get a lot of sacks that way. But with me, when I'm playing, I'm taking whatever you give me. I think you guys heard me say that a couple of times online. You take what the defense gives, depending on down and distance. If you force stuff, you see me throw a lot of interceptions when I'm forcing. Either I'm trying to come back, and I'm trying to take more yards than I need, and then I end up throwing a pick. And that route also was thrown by design. I'm just running a bunch of random routes here. If they isolate, if I'm running Trey open and I'm isolating one wide receiver to the left, to be able to complete that pass to him, it all takes what these linebackers do. If they stay home, the only thing you have to worry about is if that safety, exactly, is running like say a quarters type of coverage where he flares out to the sideline, then maybe you shouldn't be able to throw that pass. But then you have to worry about him and him at the same time. Like, who's going out to help that cornerback? So I snap the ball. He jumps to the middle of the field to take any in-crossing routes, but then they isolate Robinson on the outside by himself, which is good for me, because that's like, all right, Robinson should be able to beat that guy one-on-one to the outside, and I can complete this route. So I just wait for Robinson to run upfield and just watch the blocks, and then as soon as he breaks, just give him the ball, because he has no help. He's by himself. He's on the island by himself. The safety jumped down to play the middle, and Robinson's playing on the outside by himself, so I can give it to Robinson. And like I said, this defense you're not going to see online a lot of times, because people always allocate defenders to help the cornerbacks, and they always play outside. So it's hard to show in practice unless I go, but I'm trying to just do random plays to just show you what I'm reading, because the requester wanted to know what was I reading when I call plays. So these are what I'm reading. I'm usually reading the inside linebackers. Like, what are they doing? For you to maybe throw any routes. Plus, you have to account for a user too, like a user control defender. And that's, it gets more complicated. You guys see me run routes where I complicate it for the user defender, where I run multiple routes in their vicinity, and then they have to choose who they want to follow. That you can get them that way. It's the same play I ran earlier. I just dumped it down because they left it open underneath. Follows my running back, in the middle of the field is wide open. That'd be a nice. I wish that those completions can like work online. It's a nice completion animation, but you don't get those animations. Get the defenders in the middle. We'll complete to the outside. I'm just trying to find. Let me see if I can find a different play that I can run. I run this one. This right here too. It's another one. I don't know what the defense is in right now, but these are all like from 5 wide receivers. They all see all long developing routes. You got to put a bailout on the field. I just put a drag on him on purpose in case they were blitzing. And what do you know? I snapped the ball and they all came charging after me. Watch this in the instant replay. Like I said, I don't know what they're in, but I know in this route it's all long developing routes, and I didn't have a bailout route. So like I said, I'm looking at the linebackers. The linebackers are gonna let me know what I want to do. If they charge at the line, then you got to have a bailout. And I put Robinson as a drag just as a bailout in case they were blitzing. The minute I snapped the ball, they all charged. Look at them, they all coming. So now I can't sit back there and wait. Like somebody's gonna be open downfield, true that, but you don't have time. The blitz is coming. You gotta get rid of the ball. And with rookie quarterbacks in the NFL, that's some of the stuff they fail to read sometimes is blitzes. If you don't read the blitz correctly, you're gonna end up looking like what's the Jets? I mean not Jets. The Browns quarterback that got knocked out the game to allow Baker Mayfield to get in. You know, he just kept getting beat up by the Jets from blitzing because he wasn't picking up the blitz, and he's an experienced pro. So things like that, you know, could jam you up really bad. Man, I wish there were different animations for plays like that. They should be able to have like completions when the defender is on you, just like you do in the NFL. This right here just lets me know there's some type of blitz coming. Safeties come in a box like that. They're playing man and blitz somewhere. Let's call audible real quick. Looks like man. Like who's picking up who? There's a slide coming across the middle of the field. Comes the blitz. Dump it on the corner route. Like I said, the linebackers would give it away. Like who's blitzing? A lot of times that's where the blitz come from. Some people try to disguise where the blitz is by doing show blitz, so you don't know who's coming, who's not coming. So you have a tough time. But this right here, like, this is some type of man with the safeties so far in. Like somebody's coming on the blitz. I just don't know who yet. But until I snap the ball, and I see that outside linebacker come in, and the safety was picking up my tight end man to man. So I just wait for my tight end to run his little out route. And there was also a slant coming across the middle of the field. But I'm looking at the blitz like, all right, get the ball out, hot read. So I mean, the middle of the field is wide open, but hey, like like I said earlier, it depends on what you're looking for. Are you trying to do the home run thing? Are you trying to get first down? I was trying to get a first down. That's a first down, so I'll take that as long as it's a completion for first down. I'll take a first down. Although that could have been a score, but who knows? And yeah, that's a bad. It looks like a bad pass, but that's Trubisky for you. But let's see if we show that one again. Yeah, let's show that one again. The reason why I threw that pass. Let's show why I threw that pass. I threw that pass because of the safety. He's bumping me, right? And then look how the safety jumps down. You jump down, it's 1-on-1 on the outside. That's an easy read. Why waste time? If you get him, sometimes Trubisky can make a perfect throw. He makes a really, really good throw. That's 1-on-1 on the outside. I'll take that any day. Anybody in the NFL will take that any day. If there was pass interference, you get a huge chance of getting a pass interference. That's the easiest reads a quarterback can make. And you guys see me hit those plays big online when I'm playing online. So, times going to work and there's times not going to work. Right here, I'm just running random plays. So, I mean, just kind of like key in, It just, it's down in distance, situation of the game. What are you trying to accomplish in the game? Like, what's the storyline of the game so far? This is stuff that you can't find in practice mode. And what a lot of people do in practice mode is come in here and try to find those glitchy plays, like the hot blitzing or whatever they call it, and all that. And all I do is I just find ways to beat it. And then it's easy to read too because you can see it coming. The linebackers give it away. It depends on what the linebackers play, and they just pull routes on the field that can give you bailouts if they're doing random crazy plays. This is why I don't do screens. It doesn't really do anything for you. I like that tight end screen that I run. So that's why I really don't. I'm not really in practice mode per se as much because it doesn't correlate to game to what an actual human being would do. It's like two different things. With a computer, you can beat them all day, but hopefully the video actually just give you an idea of what I'm thinking. And like I said, man, just watch my gameplays. My gameplay is it shows you. I try to slow it down when something key happens in the game, so I can tell you why I'm doing what I'm doing. and why I ran the play how I ran it based off what my opponent is doing. That's the best way I think to show you how to really play Madden, is to do it against what you're actually going to be seeing, like other human opponents online. You know what I mean? And that's why my videos are so long. Watch any one of my videos. There's a storyline within each game. You're gonna learn something from each game. So just take it that way. Like this type of videos, I really don't like doing because it's practice mode. It's not the same as, but at least it gives you a basic understanding of how to read coverages or where to go with the ball. You know what I mean? So hopefully the video helps. If you guys support it and watch it. And till next time, fellas, I'll holler at you dudes later. Alright then. One.